Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another GBO2 little newsletter here. I do these at the end of every month. So yeah, we got our newest suit here. I believe it's called the Sisquidi. I believe I looked it up in Google Translate. That's what the English version is. Sisquidi, which doesn't sound as cool as I thought it was in my head, right? but yeah, there's also some other stuff to go over. They are going to be adding. I'm assuming they're adding more weapons because they did mention the Methus Kai is going to get a new sub weapon, which is pretty cool. And we also are going to get another rank, a Major General, and it looks pretty cool. And I believe we got some more stuff going with the Sisquidi here, right? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Because this is going to be a regular video for people to check out, not just a stream. But yeah, first of all, greetings all pilots. Hello everyone. This is Oda, watching Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury Season 2 every week, and my heart is riding a roller coaster. Thank God I am living the generation which I can watch the latest anime at the moment when they're right on air. I mean, I've only been watching the replay version Gundam X on cable television. Damn, what a guy. Never mind, let's start talking about the new update information. So yeah, new MS, Sisquidi arriving. I'm pretty sure this is actually not a Gundam. I think it's just, they call it like MONOEYE Gundam's a nickname, but yeah, the Sisquidi from G Generation, SD Gundam game. That's not Battle Alliance, by the way. This will be our second SD Gundam rep, but it'll be our first original suit that's not based on something, because the gem that we got is based on the gem, right? But yeah, look at that. I thought that was a minigun at first, but no, that is a beam cannon. It's got like this big drum on it. Jeez Louise. But yeah. MS from SD Gundam G Generation series, a support unit with 550 cost. The Sisquidi is now on battlefield. The game SD Gundam G Generation MONOEYE Gundams on Wonder Swan color, released in 2002. I have no idea what the fuck the Wonder Swan color is, but I was like, what do you mean a single eye Gundam, when the first time I heard this game. What a fucking nerd. No. This MS was still underdeveloped by Titans in the story, but the unit was seized and colored by the egg in in GBO2, which I guess this was originally painted like Titans, but they wanted to keep it the color, right? So fine with that. But yeah, unit description: MS from SD Gundam G Generation, ground space available, cost 550 cost support. So yeah, this will be a support. This prototype MS was developed to be an escort for mobile armor at the heart of the Titans Project Serene, and its external appearances features a Gundam face and a MONOEYE at the same time. Oh my god. Although large in comparison to other MS of its era, it features impressive mobility. The superior mobility, combined with an exclusive composite weapon called the I-Field Launcher, allows it to cover a wide range, nullifying enemy attacks and countering with even stronger firepower. Development with no regard to cost led to its incredible mobility. But if no limiter is applied, it is too much for even cyber new types to handle. This sounds retarded. Not even cyber new types can handle it, bro. So it's usually under the constraint of 1. When the limiter is deactivated, it switches to offense mode 1, and when at full throttle, moves into offense mode 2. It was later seized by the and Quattro Bagina and called it the MONOEYE Gundam because of its appearances. It can be deployed both on ground and in space. So yeah, and I looked at the gameplay. It wasn't anything too exciting, to be honest. They showed it shooting different kinds of beam cannon. It had like a Jirobi beam, it had a regular single fire. It did its downswing, its melee attack, right? Then it showed it activating its offense system, and that was pretty much it. I think they even showed a counter, but it wasn't anything that was like super exciting, right? It also showed, I believe, the eye field that's on the suit here as well, which can lead to some interesting properties for a mobile suit. But yeah, now we got the skill description for the ability up offense mode. As you can see, oh damn, what is that, a minute? So yeah, I got a minute of that. This skill will change its phase and effect depending on the HP. So the offense mode, phase 1 ability boost, press touchpad if unit's HP, okay, so you have to activate at 30% health, okay, cool, or more, what the fuck, if it's at 30% Oh, I guess past 30%. I'm fucking stupid. To activate offense mode phase 1, it boosts attack and mobility, and adds flight control program level 2 skill. Alright, it's fine enough. It also, melee priority is also slightly boosted in this mode, reducing reaction when hit by a range attack during melee combat. So when they say melee priority is slightly boosted, does that mean like if it normally has combo or priority 1, I guess that goes up to 2? It says slightly boosted, but I'm assuming you just go to straight to 2. And reduces reaction when hit by a range attack, so you get, I'm guessing you get offense system from the sounds of that as well. Now, I'm guessing if this is going to be like the unicorns, so there's 2 here, you get that minute to wait. Offense mode phase 2 ability boost. Press touchpad if unit's HP is under 30% to activate offense mode phase 2. Fully recover all parts HP, so you know your legs won't be broken, your head won't be broken. Boosts attack, defense, mobility, and adds flight control program level 3 skill. Okay. I believe that one's the one where when you're boosting in the air, it does 50% less on your thruster gauge. And melee priority is boosted in this mode too, nullifying reaction when hit by a range attack in when in melee combat. So I guess that one's just straight up offense system, right? Well, it says nullify reaction. This one's reduce reaction. This one's just straight up nullify. Then again, I'm guessing this is either going to be where if you activate phase 1, it'll give you that limit, and then you'll activate phase 2. But it sounds like now when I read this bottom part here, no matter phase 1 or phase 2, every sortie can only be activated once only. The skill has a time limit, and once it's over, thrusters will overheat for a while and not be able to be activated until next sortie. So, okay, so it sounds like you can choose either or. So maybe this, when it says 30% or more, maybe you can do that above 30% health. It doesn't sound like you get too much compared to when you're at 30% health. So maybe it'll depend on what your health is at for which phase you'll get, right? You don't want to activate phase 1 unless, you know, maybe you just generally help people with phase 1. And then phase 2, you know, desperate times, you know, you're below 30% health, you know. So I had to see it in action, but yeah, it does sound like it depends on how good its melee weapons are, too, or how its melee attack patterns are. You know, does it have a really long kind of melee going on where it's like the unicorns or something like that, or is it really short? Because if it's really short, nullifying reactions might be not good at all if you have really short melee attacks. But yeah, we can only know when the suit comes out, right? But yeah, you also get a new a skill, the eye field control system. If the unit suffers a beam attack while its eye field launcher is activated, HP damage will be reduced, and reactions will also be reduced or nullified. Reaction from cumulative beam attacks is also reduced as well, so you get better. You won't get stunned as much, or no, it'll take more beam attacks to stun you. Let's say if you have a suit that will take 3 shots to hit you, let's say for example the Zirashiki takes 3 hits to shoot you with his or stun you with his beam rifle, will take more than 3. And yeah, HP will be reduced, and reaction will also be reduced or nullified from beam attacks. Now I'm not sure if it's going to cover a certain area or not, because if you guys watched the trailer for this suit, it looks like it goes over the kind of drum barrel here, I guess you can call that, right? Looks like it goes over this area. You know, not the entire suit. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe when you activate that, maybe it does cover your entire suit. We'll have to see. But it seems like it possibly good. Like, you know, it looks like it starts off as a pretty shoot heavy support. You know, kind of a gunner suit, right? And then if you want to activate your offense system, you can, you know, be a little bit more proactive in a match and take less beam damage as well. So that can be interesting in a match. And before we move on, let's see if anybody has anything to say about that. Flight control, I forget what that means. I'll go over it in here in a second. I love a suit with big gun. Yeah. Big gun. A support with melee priority boosts and a lunging downswing and hopefully balancers. Yeah, I'm hoping the the melee is at least longer kind of melees to work with. I'm assuming kind of some kind of offense system, right? First actual melee support. I don't think melee support, but yeah, okay, yeah. All right. 3 a.m. gone wrong, gone sexual in the hood, right? Heavy is mad. Heavy is mad. a support with melee priority boot. I already read that one. I'll be happy, man, if they add the Phoenix Gundam MS series or the Tornado Gundam. I don't think they can add the Phoenix Gundam because that's actually a mix of all different timeline technology, right? So technically you can't have that. I believe for SD Gundam stuff, they're going to be sticking with, from what it seems like, since this is, UC only game, I feel like they're going to stick with the UC tech stuff, right? Like the Sisquide here, or Sisquidi. There we go, Sisquidi. That's actually what it's called. Sounds like a fun suit. Hopefully it is. The Methus Kai buff is interesting. Yeah, I'll go over that here in a second. Its downswing in video seems to cover good ground, so this has balancers. It'll definitely be a nasty support. Watch it not have balancers. We got to see how the I-Field launcher works. Honestly, it could be insane or it could be meh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll depend if it covers the entire suit or just covers that certain part. I am heavy weapons guy. This is my weapon. I've seen a man outsmart Beam. I'm shilling this week. Yeah, hopefully I get like first few rolls. 1 or 2 rolls. It's got beam burst weapon, Jirobi beam, so it seems like it has good damage and stuns. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna have at least good kind of gunner vibes to it. What the fuck does man just say? Gone sexual in the hood, bro. I have said way worse in different streams, bro. You need to watch my other streams. I have said questionable things regarding Nikado avocado and cane sauce. I hope it's not another D2 situation with 2 melee hits but no balancers. Dude, I really wish they would start giving more support to balancers. If it's going to be at 550, I feel like a support, actually just 500 and above, I think most supports, you can probably get away with not having some 500 suits get balancers. Like, let's say, for example, the Zusa. But suits above that, like 550 and above, they're going to need balancers. The QA, like, the Yagdoga QA needs balancers. There's no fucking reason why it doesn't have non-balancers. Fucking stupid. That suit needs balancers. Don't know why it doesn't have it. When I first seen the gun, I thought it was a weird machine gun. Then it's a mega launcher. Yeah, I thought it was a minigun at first, but I didn't notice the barrel was different. For SD Gundam, they're going to 100% stick with suits in SD that are from UC or alternate UC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the Phoenix Gundam is going to be in. Where's Gundam Mark IV? That'd be awesome. It's actually a suit I was suggested at one point. I also suggested Shanene. I suggested the Titania as well. That's from SD Gundam. Not the Code Fairy Titania, obviously. Will be surprised if it still didn't get balancers. LOL, considering the Gym 3 powered FA and Pale Rider D2. Yeah, it'd be a shame. Your first time. This is basically X Gundam at home. Not really, but not really at all. But is this the only MONOEYE Gundam? I believe there's some other ones. Like there's like the Fake Gundam or something like that. And I'm pretty sure later in the late UC there's some Gundams that have MONOEYEs, or at least the Phantom Gundam. Well, obviously, I don't think we're gonna get like late UC in this game at all. But Krieger, yeah, give me the Gian Krieger. Give me the Gian Cannon. 650 supports, not getting dodge rolls and balancers when they're the exact same, supposed to be better suits. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next thing here. This is basically telling you that there's a new rank. New rank, Major General. Damn, that's major. We now have over 10% pilots reach rank Colonel. We have now recognized that more pilots call those pilots level 24 Colonel, and that's why we open a new Major General. This is the same rank as Cecilia Zabi, Gidlis Sahalan, and Konskon, who had shot down by 12 Rick Doms in 3 minutes. Okay. Cool. But yeah, now you can be the same rank as Cecilia Zabi. You know, everybody's favorite Zabi member. How to get it? Well, yeah, here's how to get it. Level 24 Colonel, bitch. Complete all promotion assignments as they're issued. Privileges after promotion to Major General. Various items that can be exchanged at DP store. So, yeah, you'll be getting the Double Zeta level 2, the Cubelay Mark II level 2, and the MP Cubelay level 2. That sounds really interesting to get when you reach that high of a rating. Or ranking, not really, but... And the weapons, you get the double beam rifle, the ZZ Hyper Beam Saber level 2, Cubelay weapon, yeah, all the Keyblade stuff, level 2. You also get a t-shirt, guys. You get a t-shirt, the Major General t-shirt. You get to be Major Pain in somebody's ass. And yeah, here's the percentage of rank that everybody has. As a side note, here are the percentage of the ranks to which the pilots belong, or those who have logged in this month. So, private second class, 21%. A lot of privates here, huh? A lot of private parts. Private first class, 5%. Lance Corporal, 5%. Corporal, 6%. Sergeant, almost 6%. Master Sergeant, 5.6%. Ensigns, we have almost 7%. Lieutenants, almost 6%. Captain, 7.6%. Jesus Christ. Major, 10. Damn, a lot of majors here. 10.2%. Lieutenant Colonel, 8.9%. And Colonel, 11.6%. I believe I'm still a Lieutenant Colonel. Or maybe I actually might be in Colonel. Fuck, I don't remember. I haven't not cared about my ranking in a while. And yeah, other content. The Methus Kai gets a new weapon. The High Mega Cannon Rapid has been added. New sub-weapons have been added as part of the unit adjustment. So new sub-weapon, my bad. Not new sub-weapons, but this is a beam weapon that allows the support unit Methus Kai to provide more effective fire support. More details will be included in unit adjustment at a later date, which is good because the Methus Kai is probably one of the suckiest 600 supports you can pick. And it's not like it's got terrible damage output. I believe, actually, no. Whenever this suit came out, it was still kind of subpar at its, or just not, it was just there when it came out. I remember when the suit came out, I made my video on it. I was like, yeah, I just did an all damage build with this suit because I feel like that's the only thing it can be really good at, is if you're just building all damage. Because it can do some really good damage. Just, it has 2 stuns. The major thing it had was that when it transformed, it had a heavy stagger. But obviously, flying around as a support with a focus fire attack, that's going to be your major thing to set up with. It's kind of hard to do since supports don't get shock dampeners while they're flying. And honestly, this is one of the suits that even I've seen other players talk about that usually don't go along with supports getting major buffs, right? Even they agree. Something like the Methus Kai could probably use shock dampeners. And honestly, yeah, I think that would really help out the Methus Kai. That way it can actually set up for its heavy stagger and go in for other stuff with its combo. Because compared to other 600 supports, this suit is really, really lacking. Like recently, the Xanthos is buffed. The Gelgo Xanthos is fucking insane. You have potentially 4 different stuns. You have balancers. You have quick turn, which I believe is one of the first support, besides shock dampeners, one of the first skills a support can get that actually help them in terms of absorbing any kind of stun. Of course, you'll take more damage, but that's still really insane. Among other things, the ability to snipe and all that, really insane support that they just buffed. You have something like the Hama Hama, which is like a close range support that you can build for really high melee resistance. It even has balancers with its melee combo. It's got combos, right? Really good combos. It has pretty high survivability. If you want a heavy stagger setup support, you have the C1. The C1 with its you have it fully charged. Its beam rifle. You get a heavy stagger, and has a heavy stagger combo that can at least half health or over half health a general really easily. And if you want to combo in your transformation, you want to combo into that, you'll nearly kill them. So yeah, if you want a heavy stagger suit, C1 is probably the better option, but again, we'll have to see how this new weapon will incorporate for the Methus Kai, because honestly, the Methus Kai really does need something, because even when it came out, it was still kind of lackluster compared to everything else. So, we'll see. And hopefully other suits will get, maybe not new weapons, but, pretty considerable updates. Like, if you guys are familiar with the Zaku Mariner that just came out. Zaku Mariner is a pile of shit. I'm glad I'm seeing a lot more people play it in rating, because I want the devs to notice the suit needs to get a fucking buff. And the Gem CBT, as we call it, or the Gem Thunderbolt Corvette booster, or the Gem C-type Corvette, whatever the fuck it's called, the Gem CBT, because of the cock and ball torture to play that suit. That needs a buff too. But yeah. Changes. Oh, here we go. Content changes related to daily missions. So, changes of Wednesday's mission. So, instead of winning 2 battles, you'll now have to win 1 battle. As you know, the daily missions are designed as daily objective for our pilots, but the completion rate of Wednesday's Win2 battle was not being achieved very much. In order to balance the achievement rate of other missions, the mission will be changed to Win 1 battle! Exclamation point, in the next update to balance the achievement of the other missions. So, I'm kind of a little bit mixed on this. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of people out there that don't like the Win2 battles because a lot of people try super hard to try and get a win, right? But at the same time, like, damn, you only have to play one match. Potentially one match, depending on what the rest of the rewards are. You can play one match and potentially get all three of them. But, I mean, hey, it's easier for people now. It's easier for people to get that now. Reward changes related to monthly mission. The number of repair kits distributed for completing monthly missions was a bit excessive. Yeah, like a lot. The number of repair kits the pilot had was not in balance with the number of kits you consumed. For this reason, some of the rewards for monthly missions were replaced with mechanic ticket and DP, which is pretty nice. Because a lot of people, yeah, you're waiting on suits to get finished in the hangar. You don't, you're not really using a whole bunch of your repair kits. Or kits, I should say. But yeah, that will be available for 2013 May. And yeah, last but not least, this update will apply on the 26th, or at least for me, on Wednesday, right? Some of y'all will be Thursday, 27, and it's on the way. We're also planning campaigns for Golden Week after Spring Festival of April 27th. Campaigns like higher chances for enhancing or supply drops for obtaining mechanic tickets and other custom parts are scheduled. Also, the new rank Major General is coming soon, so don't miss it. For your information, rank in GBO2 is basically an indicator of how much you have played GBO2. For some people, your status, So let's go out to battle, get promoted, and show the others what you've done in GBO2. Which, depending on some of the players you've been playing with, probably not a lot. But that's all for this developer newsletter, and hope you will like this update. And here's the shirt the Major Generals get. Wear for Major Generals. You know what? Simple is the best. Which is not, I really wish it was some kind of cool coat, But oh well. Development Oda, and there you go. There's everything there. Let's go back up to the Sisquidi. All right, let's go over everything. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Gamma Gundam, I want She Gundam. Well, hey, there was a leak some time ago where, I say some time ago, around when the PC beta was starting, the second PC beta test, the G Gundam, the SD Gundam stuff was leaked. The titles, as you see, let me go ahead and show it over here. You see how this title right here, right above the Sisquidi? Sisquidi, there we go. Yeah, the SDG generation, that was actually leaked as a title for a potential suit to come in. Others that were leaked were the Hathaway's Flash and Mobile Suit Gundam Origins. So we might be getting suits from there if that leak is true. So far, it is true with the Sisquidi being here. So who knows? Gian Tank. When Hathaway's Flash mobile suits? Don't know. Hey yo, when do we get outrank the old guy? Don't know. The Method Sky edition is good. That suit needed some love. I've seen people use it for drive-bys a lot on Colony Drop though. Needs to be able to use the napalm bazookas or shotgun one, same as Z2. It just needs a lot of help. It's not really again, it's really lacking compared to everything else at 600. I think anyone who's Major General would already have those MS. Yeah, I feel like that's how it is. How is there 21% privates? Yes. Screw a stupid t-shirt. I want to wear my Zeta helmet and white base outfit on sorties. Dude, I would love to have like an actual like high-ranking shirt. Can we get like you know how the Titans had those little jackets, those special jackets and they had little scarves in them or whatever? Can we get some outfits like that for your ranking? Not just a t-shirt that has kanji on the back of it. That probably says, if you wear this, you're stupid. I literally just got this game a couple of days ago, and I'm Lance Corporal. Yeah, it gets a little bit harder ranking up the more you go up. Alts. Yeah, it could be alts as well. Method Sky Dookie. Yup. Mythos Kai was okay if it had the biggest damage potential because it was meaty. Yeah, again, like I said, when it first came out, even when it came out, it was there. It was okay. Like, I got good games, but that's just because I built damage for it. So each shot was, because you have 2 weapons to work with, you can do chunky damage. It's just that, everything else had a little bit more going on with it that made it better. It was just okay. I did some really good games with Mythos Kai. Freaking loved it. Mythos Kai has a nice melee. Not super strong, but I want the balancers. Yeah, please. More balancers for supports at high cost, please. It should be almost mandatory. Unless they have some kind of setup going on that would make it really powerful. Like, I believe back then the full armor Haikushiki Kai was one of those suits where I didn't think it needed balancers because it already had really good utility, stun output, and all that good stuff. But nowadays, I think it probably would give it balancers now. But back then, it was actually really good as a suit. And you can still do good with it as well nowadays. Xanthos, my beloved. Yeah, Xanthos, it wasn't even like a super terrible suit either. But yeah, it's really good now. Like, really good. Zaka Mariner doesn't exist. Can't prove him wrong. Well, it has to exist because I want it to get buffed. More people, please play the Zaka Mariner in rating. I know you have to sacrifice your rating points, but please, we need the suit fucking buffed. Thoughts on the Kshatriya? I just got it last night. It's my only native 700 cost suit right now. Straight off the bat, when it came out, it was one of the best suits. It helped balance out 700. I believe around that time the new Gundam was extremely powerful. Like it was like the best 700 suit, and it'd be accompanied by Moon Gundams. And the Kshatriya helped balance out 700, and then that's when the Unicorn units came in, and the Kshatriya kind of fell off the wayside once the Banshee came in. And of course, now we have a bunch of raids that can help engage it at range. That kind of makes the Kshatriya a little bit hard to play, but if you are playing at some of the bigger maps, you can actually do quite well with the Kshatriya still. It does have a heavy stagger you have to charge up. It does have those shoulder binders that can... it takes less damage when it gets shot in the binders, which, it covers around your body, so it makes it... If you can angle yourself right, you can shield yourself consistently. You can still do fairly well with it. Just be careful around some suits like the Raid, the Delta Plus, the Sinanju Stein is really crazy too. Watch out for Sinanju Stein, the Banshee, just, your typical suits, right? But it also has defense mode, which is kind of like a baby version of Active Guard, which is good on the Kshatriya, but it's not good on the just a team Type B. It's not. The CBT needs its big missiles to be faster, so I don't stun myself with them on the dive bomb flybys. It just needs something, bro. It just needs something. People get really sweaty. Maybe they could change it to get 2 wins in rating. Maybe that will fix everything. To get two wins in rating, and or just 2 wins overall, doesn't matter where. Actually, no. Just two wins in rating. There we go. Get your 2 wins in rating. That way, you're actually working for a goal, which is to rank up in your rating. So, winning is a myth. I dislike the win rival mission. I can do it consistently, but I dislike it. I hate it because you don't know who your rival's gonna be. So you can do really well, but then turns out the raid that was kicking your ass the entire match became your rival, and he just beat you. Oh yeah, Engage was there too. Yeah, Engage was there as well. Oh, and Duan's Island was also in one of the leaked titles. So hopefully we get Duan Zaku from the banned episode, the removed episode. No, not from the actual good movie, right? No. I want it from the actual episode. It's just a Zaku too that does ninja chops, right? And give it a heavy attack where it does the 1-inch punch, and make it one-shot people, but make it really short range. Make it really stupid. Sisquidi, let's go. Hell yeah. Damn, did we try time travel back in 2013? Why is that? This morning I thought I was getting pranked by a friend. I was shocked when it turned out to be true. Nope, no prank. Finally hit A rank and got the Gym Spartan RG unlock on my first try after taking a break from clearing that last mission. Hey, nice. Pretty good suit. Messer is probably going to be in the game. Yeah. Messer and She and Penelope. If the Zeku's Y can be in this, I'm pretty sure they can be. Where's my Anksha? I really want the Anksha too, dude. Where's my Neo Zeon? Up your ass, Taru. That's what, motherfucker. MONOEYE supremacy? Yeah. IDK, if I'm correct, but I think the Sisquidi, or some people say Sisquide. I looked up on Google Translate, it says Sisquidi. Sisquidi. First, I thought for a second there was an I after the S. So I was calling, when I initially called it the Sisquide or Sisquidi, something like that. And that's why I kind of nicknamed it the Sissy Sneed. You know, a stupid little nickname, but no, it's Sisquidi. Although in Japan they call it like it's pronounced way differently. What it sounds like. BB just doesn't have any drip. No drip. Don't even give good DP rewards. This is the second time the non-SD Sisquidi has shown up in a game, which is cool. It's in UC Engage. Oh, it's in UC Engage. That's pretty cool. I believe here it's the first time we're actually going to be able to like fully play it, right? I'm way ahead of you, Dongo. I told you I'm maining Zaku Mariner. I believe in the water supremacy. You know what? Hats off to you, brother, for brother Gujin. You know, my amphibious suit brother over here for maining Zaku Mariner. However, he's manning the Zaku Mariner, so I bless you, and hopefully they do buff that suit. They hit active guard in the knees and beat it up, and that's how defense mode was created. Yep. This means we're gonna get UC Engage Camphor Tetra. Hey, maybe. If Engage has been leaked, we might get it. Dongo, teach me how to beat tryhard weaves at 3 a.m. Get lucky that you have a good team. I'm not really good at making like those kind of tips and tricks videos. Recommend you go watch up some other ones on how to do that. Best I can tell you is pay attention, have situational awareness. That's probably one of the big ones. Is Sisquide, Sisqueefy. Situational awareness really helps out in a match. Even if you aren't a really good player, knowing that your teammates are about to get one of them is getting fucking destroyed behind you. Like let's say a Pixie showed up and is bullying your backline, your support that's behind you. Probably a wise idea to help that support out, and then that way you're both still alive and you can help out later on in the match. You know, the people that are in the front lines, stuff like that. General stuff like that would be really helpful. And of course, just knowing the suits that you're going to fight, at least know what the meta picks are currently. That's also another thing that would help out. Obviously, the meta is going to evolve, so just keep an eye out on which suits you see all the time, or what you're seeing more and more of. And keep notes on what those suits can do. You know, like, oh, hey, I've been seeing a lot of gym-powered 3s a whole lot. I have to keep in mind that gym-powered 3s have double tackles. So when I see one tackle, I have to keep in mind that he might tackle again. So maybe I have to stun him or just keep shooting him so that way I don't fall into a trap. Or this suit has a double dodge roll. I have to watch out, you know, just in case. I have to make sure at least he's been boosting a little bit before he does a dodge roll. So that way he doesn't have another one. Looks like a bulky Strike Freedom with massive machine gun. I'm not getting Strike Freedom vibes from it. The way it's kind of built, and like if you look at some of the pictures from SD Gundam, it looks kind of different. Mass-produced X Gundam with no satellite system. What it reminds me of? I don't know how you get anything X Gundam out of that. Maybe the backpack, but that's pushing it. Maybe we'll get the Aqua Jagan. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Is like obviously SD Gundam has original like grunt suits, so Aqua Jagan could be a choice. Rely on your team to look at the mini map when you're getting clapped. So I'm screwed then. Well, no. I'm saying you have to make sure you're looking at your mini map to help your team in situations, and at least have situational awareness of what's going on around you. Obviously, you know, that's the lesson I'm still trying to learn. Oh god, Dongo, this thing negates the 550 Alex CA as a support before it's even out. Well, I mean, the Alex CA is a 450 raid, so I imagine it at least have to have something over that suit. But more X, I want my MONOEYE. Yes. My one gripe about Pixie is, unlike Ifrit Noct, it doesn't have jamming, so I never see it coming. That's about the only benefit you can give the Pixie, pretty much, is that it doesn't have jamming, so you don't know it when it's going to come around. Other than that, it's a Pixie. But yeah, to go over everything real fast for everybody else that's watching, or that just now joined in, we have the Sisquidi. The Sisquidi, there we go, from G Gundam generation. It's going to be a 550 support. It's going to have multiple ways of firing its little beam gun thing there. It also has a eye field right here. Excuse me. And also has two different offense modes. You have a phase 1 and phase 2, which, reading it, there seems to be... Okay, hold on. I talked about this earlier, but phase 1, it says activate if unit's HP is 30% or more. So I'm not sure if that means past 30% or above 30%. Like if you activate it at 40 or 50 or whatnot. But this will boost your attack and mobility, and it adds Flight Control Program level 2. Melee priority is also boosted in this mode, reducing reaction when hit by a range attack during melee combat. And now, phase 2 ability is when you press the touchpad if the unit's HP is under 30%. Not 30% or more, under. So that makes me question if maybe you can use phase 1 at any moment, right? And we saw up here that that is seemingly 1 minute long. And yeah, when you activate phase 2, fully recover all HP parts, boost your attack, defense, mobility, and adds Flight Control Program level 3 as a skill. Melee priority is also boosted in this mode too, nullifying reaction when hit by a range attack in melee combat. Now this straight up nullifies compared to phase 1, reducing reaction. So yeah, it's only when you're doing melee, it's only against range attacks. And I imagine maybe, I'm assuming initially you'll have 1 melee priority, and I'm guessing phase 1 gives you 2 melee priority, and phase 2 gives you maybe 3, unless they will also want to give that 2. But yeah, nullify reaction hit, and you can only activate it once per sortie. The skill has a time limit. Once it's over, thrusters will overheat for a while and not be able to be activated until your next sortie. So only your thrusters will go away from that. You don't have to wait for anything to reload or anything. And you get the eye field control system. If the unit suffers a beam attack while its eye field launcher is activated, HP will be reduced, and reactions will also be reduced or nullified. Reaction from stun accumulation beam attacks is also reduced. It will take more beam shots to stun you, stun accumulation wise. Only beams though. There's a new rank. You get the Major General rank. There is a list of suits you can get, which I'm pretty sure if you're going to Major General, you probably already have these suits, more than likely, in some way or form, at least one of them. And some other stuff they're going to show off, not show off, but yeah, we now have a rapid fire mode for the Methus Kai's high mega cannon. The Methus Kai desperately needs something, as it was still it was even bleh when it came out, right? It was still okay when it came out. So even now, like nowadays, it definitely needs something. So they're giving it that, and they're changing the win 2 battles to win 1 battle, and they're gonna change the repair kits that you'll be getting for monthly missions to either mechanic tickets or DP. And last but not least, hey, here's a shirt for when you get Major General, by the way. And that's pretty much it. Going back up to Sisquidi. Fushigi! Guessing that you can only use it once. It gives the effects said depending on your health, and that's it. Well, if it's below 30%, it's gonna be phase 2. Just sounds like it's just gonna be phase 2 automatically. Support. Hold on. Surprised they made it support, considering in all of its showings the offense mode makes the suit go crazy strong in melee. Yeah, which is kind of weird. Maybe they were trying to bank on like making a unique kind of support. But then again, hopefully he doesn't have the support tax. Maybe he'll get like a second melee. Who knows? There's some things they can do. So hopefully they'll do something interesting with it. The gameplay trailer did not. It really looked kind of when I saw the gameplay trailer for it. They didn't make it do anything super exciting. It just shot its weapon a few times. You saw the eye field turn on. Then you saw its counter and its offense mode activate. That's about it, though. You saw a downswing from its melee. MP Yagdoga or Sleeves Yagdoga for General Yagdoga. Yeah, that'd be cool. Virgin 550 Alex CA versus this Giga Chad Beam Spam Monster Support. I don't know what's going on for 550 Alex, bro. It's going to be a while ahead. I don't even think... Jesus, level 2 is probably going to suffer when he goes to 500. Guessing that you can only use it... or that one. Pretty much gives you offense system in phase 2. Hopefully. It depends on how the melee is going to work. The suit better be a 3-star. I'm going to assume so, based on looking at the skills and all that. CBT buff / rework Hopium. Please. Can we just recognize that Bandai skipped over Brigadier in the rank system? Yes. Gundam universe work different. Why would you want it to be harder to get? Well, I think it's because unless you're talking about the 4-star comment, 3 stars I think are easier to get than 2 stars. There's so many weapons and all that that are like 2 stars. I only know the NTX Alex with funnels, but certainly interesting to us getting banner SD units. Looking forward to more. Yeah, banking on the Titania. Please give me the Titania, not the dumbass Code Fairy Titania. I want the OG Titania. God damn. I'm assuming it has like a sub-weapon shield like the Yagdoga shield skills. I'm hoping it's pretty big. From the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be covering a good portion of the body. It'd be kind of a shame if it only covered just that one part. Because then it would just be kind of like, okay, well, I'm just going to approach you on your left side and just shoot you. I need Thunderbolt at guy. It was cool that we got a bunch of those Thunderbolt suits, but yeah, maybe we can get some more. It's never too early to meme on a higher cost suit, potentially. You talking about the guy who said it should be a 4-star? That makes no sense. Yeah, actually, let me see. They say what it's gonna be. No, they just say it's a 550. They only say the cost. They only say the cost and the class. Damn. Maybe you might be a 4-star. God damn. I heard the Sisquidi has a good ability for melee. Potentially. We're only missing the Despada and Terrasono. Despada had melee incom. Yeah, that's the... I saw a picture of that one. It looks alright. I want the Thunderbolt gun tank. That'd be cool. I want the R44 gun tank. It would be so cool. Yeah. Iron Cavalry gun cannon. Yeah. What is that absolute creature of a suit? This isn't the word. Come on, you can't say absolute creature when you have suits that actually look like creatures, like the Humbrabi. Then again, this is funny because this is around the Titans time. So this is around Titans time. The Grips conflict. This is kind of like their inverse Mark II. The suit was stolen around the same time as I think the Mark II was taken, or at least the Rick Diaz, by some other rando. Search it up. Despada had Sea Serpent Incom. Yeah, other titles that were leaked were Gundam Origins, Mobile Suit Gundam Origins, Mobile Suit Origins, Duan's Island. We already have a G generation suit being leaked here, so SD we already know are making it in. That'll include SD original suit. I'm assuming it'll be... Actually, no, it's going to have to be SD suits that are made with using UC tech, like the UC timeline, because obviously this game is only UC focused. It'd be kind of weird to have the Phoenix Gundam when the Phoenix Gundam is a mixture of all technology. Although who knows, maybe they'll put that in too. Fuck me, I guess. But another Hathaway's Flash was also leaked for a title, so probably get Hathaway's Flash. Maybe at the end of this year, who knows? Bondoc, my babe. Yeah, I love Bondoc. Bondoc's also a creature of a suit. Are there support suits other than this new one who have decent melee? There's some that have melee priority too, like the full custom G-line full custom. There's some other ones I can't think of off the top of my head because it's very rare for some supports to have more than 2 melee priority, or at least it's not super common. I didn't mean bad by that, just very odd. No, you did. Shut the fuck up. I hate you. How dare you make fun of them? Ah! I want a Gundam gun tank hybrid. I do too. So can we get that in the Hidalfer Kai? That way we can have a rise of the gun tanks that turn into mobile suits, or at least tanks. My bad. The weirdest thing about this suit was I expecting that gun to be bullets and not beam. Really surprised me. Yeah, it looked like a minigun at first for me. Hold on, are you talking about leaked GBO2 suits? Not leaked GBO2 suits. They're titles for the suits. Series that we're gonna get. SD Gundam G Generation was one of those series, and now it's been proven right. However, we can only confirm if that leak was really true if we start getting suits from those other series. The Agdal Hamahama, the Gym Sniper ML, the GPO4, GP00, the Girazula support, and White Rider and RS Charger. There we go. There's your suits with double or 2 melee priority. There's not a single support I can think of that has melee support, melee priority level 3. Unless latency's on their side, then they'll get melee priority 3. Crossrays had the Sisquidi, Genesis had Barbatos, and Battle Alliance as well as UC Engage added Aerial. The Full Armor 7th is okay. Basically any support with balancers is decent with melee. They also have mangas as well. Yep. We can still get stuff from the Striker Customs manga. Or maybe even other stuff like the Dommels from that one. Oh, the Dommel, I should say, from that one Gundam fighting game. If they really want to put that in. I'm thinking of the R44 gun tank, like I said. Yeah. That's the one from F90, which was made before F90. Or F91, my bad. I'd like to have the R44. Since it's not technically a thing. It's not from F91. There we go. Hydro test type win. That'd be cool. I'm sorry, man, but F91 suits are going to be a death of this game, I think. Well, thing is, they don't have to add the other F91 suits. I'm pretty sure that's too far ahead anyway, but the R44 I think can make it in because the R44 was made before F91. I think they can get away with using the R44 gun tank. The Agajin, the Gorilla. Yeah, give me the Jurek. Give me Jurek. Gundam Walpurgis win. Yeah, the Oberon. Oberon. Yeah, Gundam Katana. That's what I was talking about. The Dommel. Yeah, the Dommel. They haven't released Jetta Cannon. Oh, God. F90's furthest they can do. Who knows? Who knows how far we'll go now that they're going to make this game on Steam. Walpurgis was leaked as well as think. Oh, was it? Okay. If that was leaked, then yeah, we might get Oberon and all that. I can see 5-star suits being MA, like the Psycho Gundam. I'm not sure about having those suits as playable suits in this game unless it's a special game mode. Because imagine, I don't think you're able to fit 6 Psycho Gundams like on Arctic Base and it not just completely freaking the game out, you know? Bugging it out, glitching it out, and all that good stuff. So I don't think we're not gonna get mobile armors as playable in normal matches, but I think it'll be cool to have a special game mode. Where do these guys get leaks? From the leak store. The grocery aisle. Overon and Yasified Qblade. Yeah, I like to see the Titania from SD Gundam. Titania, that's basically the O built built for a queen. It has like six six hidden arms, or no, it has four hidden arms, and it has two regular arms, so it can do 6 beam sabers at a time. The Regazid, yeah. We also still haven't got the actual Phaz yet. You know, the actual double Zeta, full armor double Zeta. That's still a thing we need to get. You say that, Dongo, but have you ever been clapped by Zeku's Y on space maps? Well, the difference is Zeku's Y is not a boss unit. Zeta plus R. Yep. It's not going to have a fuck ton of health. It's hilarious watching Rage charge straight into 80 plus homing missiles that build stun. Yeah, my favorite is playing anti flight with the you're using your missiles for anti flight suits. Like whenever a Delta Kai is being a Delta Kai, I can shoot them out of the sky with the missiles. It's hilarious. I'm pretty sure I've done that in a few streams, and it's really awesome. Really fun that I can do that. I want the Masala to have maneuver armor so I can feel like Paptimus and 2v1 as Zeta, Gundam, and Hakushiki. Yeah, the Masala definitely needs maneuver armor. I think it's pretty justified now. Masala needs maneuver armor. I am here and I'm so stoked. Yeah. It's fat enough to be one. Okay. But yeah, that's it for the Sisquidi. It's gonna be really annoying trying to repeat that name like while I'm trying to talk normally. I don't end up saying like Sisquid or Sisquidi, or I say Sisquidi or some shit like that. I say squeegee instead of a Sisquidi. There we go. I have to like enunciate it more. But yeah, it looks like potentially a fun like gunner suit that might be able to do some melee stuff. Hopefully it's pretty good. I'm gonna guess a 3-star. And yeah, I hope the offense system is going to be good for the suit. It's fat enough to view. I ordered that one. I want more big boy suits, but the game is too stingy. Well, hey, now that we have Zeku's Y, we might get stuff like the Nightingale. Who fucking knows, bro? Sisquid? It's not Sisquid. From the translate, it told me Sisquidi. Sisquidi. Did you say Sisquid? Yeah, it sounds more natural, but you know, people bitched when I when I say suit name slightly wrong. Back when I was talking about the Zusa, people got really pissed off that I called the Zusa, even though Zusa is pronounced right, because in their head they thought Zusa was completely different, like Zusa, because my accent made it different. They were bitching at me, and then I was like, oh, hey, let me go listen to the Google Translate real fast. Oh, hey, it's right. Fuck off. I want to try and pronounce it right. Never heard anyone call it that. The Sisquidi. Well, it was the English version, the translation, so maybe they're going off the Japanese version, the translation. Because the Japanese translation sounds very different. Might be Susquid or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly. It's only available in one cost and it really shines as an ace suit in space. The game would rather give me another level of the Beyond Custom instead of any of the other 10 plus 4 stars. Yes, because it's telling you to learn to play it, bitch. It's got an instant reload button. I think they nerfed it to where you can't do that with the Sturmfaust. But I think you can still do that with the missiles and all that. Like after you fire the Sturmfaust, I think that gives you a second before you can do it again, but the Susquid, the sussy squid. The support is sus. Sussy baga. Can we get a proper Zakuto commander type CA? Honestly, I wish they had buffed the Type S so it has force injectors. At least the level 4 version of it, or level 3, level 4. Give it force injectors. Give it 2 melee swings. So it actually feels like a suit Shard was using in the 1 Year War. You know how it shows in the anime. Step ups or shams. Yeah, I really don't do step ups unless it's the 4-star ones. Medusa and Rose and Zulu win. Hama family suit lovers unite. Who knows? Land combat type Gundam Delta Kai. Yeah, there's still so many. In terms of suits in different timelines, Gundam just has so many different. Like the UC timeline just has so many different suits. Again, like this game has been going on since 2018, and they just now put on PC to probably be on there for a few more years. We're just now getting to SD Gundam stuff, right? And we still haven't included other stuff that are a part of like the timeline. You can add in if you wanted to, like Hathaway's Flash or stuff like that. Other MSV stuff. We haven't completed all of MSV, for crying out loud. There's so many suits. Like in terms of just the amount of stuff, UC timeline has so much shit in it. This game can go on for a long time. A long time. Before we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? They will never release Loto. I hope we get Loto. Hope we get Double Fate Gundam. That'd be cool. Actually, the suits in GBO2 are just replicas, so, yeah, it's not really Char's suit. Yeah, like how Char's Gelgook, Char's Gelgook, Gelgook TA. It will take like several years to get all UCMS in a game. Barely scratch the surface of AOZ, Thunderbolt, and UC. Yeah, like I said, I should have said AOZ is my example. We just barely just touched the surface of AOZ. Yeah, it's been 5 years. 5 fucking years. And you think about other stuff, like I think the next closest amount of suits that a series has timeline wise would probably be Seed, and Seed doesn't even hold a candle to the UC timeline in terms of the amount of suits they have. Seed has a lot, but damn, UC timeline is just if you can think of something, there probably is something like that already exists. Any kind of configuration, it's probably there, or at least fulfills that niche role that you want, right? May not translate well in this game, but at least it still exists somewhere in like the mangas or the games and whatnot. Now that third-party titles are getting involved, and hoping we get Tornado Gundam. Is the Tornado Gundam? What exactly is a Tornado Gundam technology-wise? Because we can't have the Phoenix Gundam in here, or the Phoenix Gundam, because that suit is an amalgamation of all timeline technology. So we can't have that in this game, because obviously this is UC focused, right? It's not. It doesn't have a lot of UC tech in it. It's a combination of that tech, right? So I'm not sure what the Tornado Gundam is in that regards. Maybe we'll get Char Zakutu high mobility type origins, possibly. If we're getting origins, we'll probably get some of those suits. Give the advanced Hazel the Hazel custom skills so that it has maneuver armor and actually can boost fast. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Oh my god, I just realized that the advanced Hazel's at 550, and now we're getting the Sisquidi. Holy shit, 550 is going to have some really good supports. Really good supports. Advanced Hazel's amazing, by the way. If you guys don't have. Give MLRS balancers, yes please. God damn, yeah, I'll take that. Tornado Gundam used UC stuff, had the Mark II beam rifle, questionable canonicity like the Sisquidi. Well, at least with the Sisquidi, there's a kind of way it can fit into the timeline. What is the Tornado story? Like, was it during the 1 Year War? Like, was it during Grib's conflict? Is it after all that shit? Because if it's like late UC era, we can't have that, I don't think. But Tornado is a Fetty suit. Okay. Again, I don't know anything about the Tornado Gundam. You guys are gonna talk to me about that. I know, and it's obvious when I just said that, oh, maybe it's a 1 Year War suit, and maybe obviously it's not, but I don't know anything about Tornado Gundam. Gian Cannon, the best 400 support. Watch the Gian Cannon be really sucky with its melee, because it'll probably be a support. Alright, we're about to reach the 1 hour point here, which is kind of typical for these streams. If you guys enjoy this stream, make sure you like it, and if you guys haven't subscribed if you want to. I do these every every end of the month, basically. The only time I haven't done it is, oh god, when was that? I don't remember the suit. It's only been once I haven't done that. I just released a community post about it. I usually do these kind of streams, and I might do a regular stream after this if you guys want to join in on that. I don't think I will, because I did have a stream yesterday. If you guys haven't checked it out, we brought back Hell in a Cell. It wasn't, we brought back Hell in a Cell. We didn't do it for too long. Actually, no, I think we did as long as we usually do. No, we didn't. No. Usually Hell in a Cell goes on for like 4 hours. I think we did like 3 something, right? Its data is completely unknown. It was used by the Federation, but has no development history or combat history because it's just meant to be a starter unit in SD games. Oh, okay. I wish the Zaku 4 had maneuver armor and a dodge roll. Ha! This guy's hoping supports get things. I say, looking at a suit that's going to get some kind of skill that helps it with melee priority. Gian Cannon would get priority 1 in a single swing with a Tom down swing. Oh my god, Gian, a suit using a Gian beam saber but only doing slashes and not pokes. What the fuck? Fafnir mobile suit. Did like 2 hours of Hell in a Cell, 1 hour talking about cartoon milfs. Yep, and I'll do it again, motherfucker. I'll never stop hoping. Never stop hoping, but don't start coping. That's gonna be your rule set. Always hope, but never cope. Yeah, like I said, subscribe if you guys want to. I usually do streams. For those who don't know, Tuesdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And bi-weekly we do spectator streams. Unfortunately this week, I say unfortunately, more like fortunately, fortunately this week we will be doing, not doing spectator stream, we'll be doing another Centuries episode R, which is on the PS3, and hopefully that one's good. I don't know anything about it. I haven't even played any of the another episode Century games. I'm actually getting the sequel, the one from the PS2, being sent to me because the roster looks pretty interesting. Compared to R, nothing. I'm not gonna say anything bad about R's roster. Just a little bit kind of boring compared to what's in 2 and 3. Like I think 3 has fucking Shin Getter in it, Shin Getter Robo, among other stuff. Like I think the second one is gonna have Aura Battler Dunbine, Heavy Metal Elgime. You have the original Macross with Zeta in there as well. This looks a bit more interesting to me compared to what's in R, but maybe R is just a really good game, so hopefully it is a good game. Have fun fighting 9-ball Seraph. Oh yeah, it's gonna have Armored Core in there, so that's actually different. It's gonna have Armored Core, hopefully pretty swift. Doesn't get fucking tired wanting to play that game because there's Armored Core in it. Imagine GBO2 with that one game you streamed with Swift last time's level of weapon swapping. Oh, Battlefield record? Yeah. For Hell in a Cell, use call and drop. People can't leave the interior area and enter via the holes on the side. Just jump in from the cliffs. That'd be an interesting idea, wouldn't it? Perfect Gundam? Yeah, I like to have Perfect Gundam. The day of support is melee oriented is the day the world ends. Do I have the full armor custom? Or the G-line full custom, technically? Sorta. Alright, yep, that'll be it. Again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I keep wanting to end the stream. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, this sounds like something I can talk about. I might do a stream after this. Might stream. Probably more than likely not going to. So I guess I could recommend you guys watch some of the previous stuff I posted, either the stream from yesterday or the video from yesterday. And yeah, hopefully the Sisquidi will be good tomorrow. At least for me, it'll be tomorrow. For some of you guys, it'll be on Thursday. And yeah, that'll be it. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Stream will never end. Fuck you. It's now ending.